Hello everyone and welcome to Missouri Grown Carolina Home. If you are new here, my name is Katie and I'm very excited to be here and sharing this video with you. Today I am taking part in a collab that's hosted by Midlife and Nailing It, Taylor Elmore, Andrea Shenanigans, Dee Lovely Life, Momma Friendly, Brooke Niccole, and myself. And what it is a collab where we are making something that someone special in our life has made during the holiday season. So I'm going to kind of explain in my video what I'm making, but I'm going to be making a macaroni and cheese recipe, and I'm very excited to be sharing that with you. If you are new here, I'm so glad that you've come by, and I hope that you enjoy this video and like what you see. Make sure you browse around, and if you do like what you see, consider subscribing. But anyway, I am going to get into this video. I just want to thank all these ladies for hosting this video with me, and I'm very excited to be part of it. I hope that you enjoy. Don't forget to check out the playlist link down below. There's going to be lots of yummy recipes in it, as well as all the hosts' channels linked down below as well. So make sure you check that out, and onto the video. For the recipe I chose to make a macaroni and cheese recipe that's very special to my husband. It is a recipe that his grandma always made for him during the holidays, well, for the whole family. And he would always talk about how she'd make a huge pan of this mac and cheese, and that if you didn't get there quick enough, you weren't going to get any. Apparently this stuff just flew out of the pan. So he would always tell me too that his grandma knew how much he loved it, and that she would always put a bowl to the side for him just so he definitely got some. It's a very simple recipe, and it's really, really good. I love when his mom makes it. I think my husband's mom I think she makes it so much better than I do, but I guess it's just those recipes that are handed down to you. So right here I'm showing you the recipe, so if you want to screenshot it, but this is his grandma's recipe, and this recipe book is something that my mother-in-law made for me. She put all these family recipes in this book and marked which ones were my husband's favorite. So I started off by boiling I did a 16-ounce package of mac and cheese. You can do more. And I also did the smaller Velveeta, but next time I would do more. So anyway, what I did was just cut up a block of Velveeta, and I boiled my noodles. After you do that, you're gonna drain your noodles and don't rinse them. But then you're going to add the Velveeta, and you're going to cover it with milk. From there, you're going to bring the pot back to a boil and add a teaspoon of cornstarch with a little bit of water, just to thicken it a little bit. So you're just going to see me adding the milk to cover the noodles, and just keep stirring until that cheese is melted and it comes back to a boil. At this point, I'm just adding a little bit of salt and pepper, and that is just to taste whatever you're comfortable with, whatever seasonings you're comfortable with. Just go ahead and add those. We only do salt and pepper. And I'm still trying to get all that cheese to melt. It takes a little while, but it's definitely worth it. I'm really not a big macaroni and cheese fan. Like, it's just not something that I gravitate towards. But this recipe, it's just so good. It is definitely something I even enjoyed. Not even truly picking macaroni and cheese first. I definitely love this. So here I'm just adding the cornstarch and water mixture, and this thickens pretty quick actually. So I just stirred that in and it starts to thicken right away. Next, you're going to put it in a greased 9 by 13 baking dish. My mother-in-law told me to make sure you always put it on top of like a cookie sheet or something, because a lot of times this does boil over in the oven. But you're gonna have your oven set to 350, pour this into your baking dish, leave it uncovered, and put it in the oven for about an hour. My oven runs, I guess, hot, so I only have to put it in for about 45 minutes, and it comes out perfect. You just want like a golden, crusty top. Into the oven it goes, 350 for about 40 minutes to an hour, depending on your oven. And here's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. It's still bubbling, just a little bit browned on top. It is so good. It is so cheesy and just not really dried out. It even stays in the fridge good. It doesn't like dry out over time. It's so good. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you would consider subscribing if you're new, like this video, and until next time, bye friends.